Cities Skylines 2 has released a new patch, so today I'm going to be telling you everything that they fixed or changed. And as a reminder, they're more doing bigger patches than more smaller, more frequent updates. And this is the first of one of those big patches. So today I'm going to be covering the fixes for gameplay, including the mail and storage, graphics fixes, UI fixes, and some general fixes overall. So let's get started with those gameplay fixes, and more specifically, let's start with the mail fixes. So what exactly have they fixed? Well, the citizens do not have destinations in the selected info panel when sending mail. That has been fixed, as well as a bunch of others, including the post van not delivering or collecting mail from target building if the path accesses the lot any specific way, the post van failing to collect mail from building if it's also delivering mail to the same building at the same time, and the post sorting facility is unable to export global mail. They've also fixed issues with storage transfer, so they've adjusted industrial companies' production efficiency to produce more products to increase good exports. They've also adjusted storage companies spawning. Storage companies will spawn less than storage capacity demand to increase goods export. They've also fixed the vehicle state that isn't exporting a showed as exported state. Cargo stations like harbours and train terminals will have a low stock amount at 100 tons. The terminal will import around 30 tons each time the current amount is below 100 terms. Continuing on with cargo stations, again, like harbours and train terminals, will have an export threshold of 200 tons, and the terminal will export around 30 tons each time the current amount is above 200 tons. As for storage companies, they will spawn less than the current producing capacity to increase the export. Does not affect existing storage companies in the city. And they've also improved pathfinding to include storage and cargo stations as valid import candidate targets. As for other gameplay fixes, this is what they've fixed. Several instances of vehicles getting stuck. Roads shown as inaccessible in the build menu can be used when the player has a low budget. Hydropower plant output increases with simulation speed. Progression XP is not awarded for constructing signature buildings. Coal power plant does not import resource from nearby harbour. Citizens are shopping in industrial areas in factories instead of commercial zones. Multiple issues relating to constructing multi-level roads, elevated roads over water or bridges. They've improved the elevated road construction, not actual bridges, to require more pillars. They've improved moving in pathfinding. This prevents citizens from reserving homes from disconnected buildings or moving into a city at all if it's not connected to an outside connection. Improved the water flow update when terraforming, and increased the pathfinding penalty for illegal pedestrian crossing. As for some graphical fixes, they have fixed the following: forward road arrows on the building lots incorrect for left-hand traffic, the trees sticking out of the river in the main background image, dam net party only facing the wrong way when using left-hand traffic, buildings missing road arrows and some other props depending on the selected theme, international airport missing bus stops when using the North American theme, and they've improved terrain smoothing for networks and large buildings. As for UI fixes, this is what they've improved or fixed. They've improved the selected info panel and info view panels to scale with text scale. They've improved sorting of households, which includes citizens sorted by age and household / single family home selected info panel sidebar, and households sorted by member count in building selected info panel sidebar. They've also done 3 fixes. Pressing M while in photo mode removes the UI permanently for that session. They've also fixed the customer info view for low customers, terrain color inconsistent to the terrain color of the other Rico info views, and they've also fixed the UI forward ref error, which was appearing irregularly when loading a save. And finally, as for those general fixes, this is what they've done. So the achievements for now, they are all ash trees, out for a spin, the size of golf balls, groundskeeper, up and away, and 4 seasons. All those achievements have been fixed, as well as prefabs not unlocking correctly. The cinematic camera data is not resetting when loading a save or starting a new one. The object-based mesh not visible if the main object is out of the camera viewport. Forestry areas, forest forwarder was not playing the correct engine sound. Increased all emergency vehicle siren sound distances. They've improved the cached progress for achievements. They've added 2 new stats for the education tutorial, added missing translations, optimized XP calculations, and finally improved the error and crash reporting tools. And that's it. That's all they did in the latest patch. That's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and like to see more content like this one, make sure you're subscribed. I'll be here continuing on any new info that comes alight for Cities Skylines 2. That includes any patch notes that come out or new content that they may unveil. Now, they did say in Word of the Week this week that there would be a big patch for December, and then that will be it. I'm assuming this will be the final patch for 2023. If not, don't worry, I'll cover any new other patches that come your way, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.